Tell It to Someone is brought to you by nettle flavoured anti-stress drink. Tastes like Welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show where, you know, and our first question is from Religion is Cancer. There's a cat under my bed with an Uzi. It's telling me to eat one of my pillows. What shall I do? Well, Religion is Cancer. You're currently sitting in front of your computer, which is like not under the bed, I assume. So you're not under the bed with the cat. Also, the cat doesn't have any thumbs, so it's going to be very hard for the cat to fire an Uzi. I should say there's no problem, but it could mean that the cat is like not an actual cat, but you know, this like cool dude, you know, he's a real cat, you know. So in that case, you might be in trouble. Except, I heard somebody say, like, a while ago, that you can't really force somebody to be a pillow eater. You either are a pillow eater, or you're not a pillow eater. I think that's what he said. I thought it was very strange at the time, but for him to say that, but you know, now it makes perfect sense. California Sun asks, if immortality were possible, do you believe that it would be a blessing or a curse? Aside from watching your loved ones come and go, would a person given a never-ending time span still have a driving purpose to their life, or do you think current time constraints on our lives will give our lives more meaning and urgency? If you were immortal, does that necessarily mean that you are indestructible and therefore possibly a superhero, or are you susceptible to everyday aches and pains for eternity? Would you just go on living as your body continued to wear down until you were left totally incapacitated but still alive? And that was from California Sun. Well, pardon me. Speaking as somebody who has not ever died and therefore is effectively immortal, unless somebody proves it otherwise, which they never have, I'd say that no, you would have to have self-renewing bodily tissues. Even if you do get aches and pains every now and then, you know, a broken limb or whatever, you would that they would heal over time, because if things did not heal themselves, then you would at some point all your bodily tissues would degrade to such a huge extent that at the end you would simply not be able to function. They would not be able to keep you alive. So you would not end up being completely incapacitated, but you would probably need to heal every time you got injured. As for the other part of the question, would your life have any meaning? I suppose it would have meaning. You would always have new experiences, not because there's new experiences to be had, but you would be always forgetting your old experiences, because your brain is a finite you know, piece of hardware, and you can only fit so many memories in. So you wouldn't so much you wouldn't remember stuff from several hundred years ago, and that would also cure all your loneliness, you know, with all your friends being dead now, because all your new friends are still alive, and you would have forgotten the old friends, and in order to remember the new friends. And Tip of the Slung asks, I have been away. Now that I'm home, it seems like my channel has gone dead. Have you got any tips for becoming popular again? Okay, well, I've done a bit of research myself on this subject, and it seems to me that there are a few basic things you can do. I mean, you could, of course, get somebody to promote your channel, like this, or like this, or like this. Okay, but that's only getting people to subscribe. You've got to get people to want to watch your videos. So firstly, you've got to make the videos. Well, actually, first you've got to plan what's going to go into the videos, and that is very important. So, what makes people want to watch? What about gratuitous special effects? Yes, you can try some gratuitous special effects. Also, you could try sex. Sex always sells, and people would love to see some sex. Or women in bikinis. Yeah, that's always quite wonderful. Women in bikinis, especially. And what else is there? Also, you could try some audience participation. A question video is good, but don't try the advice one. You know, I'm doing that. It's mine. Mine. Back. No. Down. And apart from that, just you know, keep a note of what you are, what people find interesting, and make videos on that. And that's Tell It to Someone for this week. If you would like me to answer your questions next week, hopefully in a more entertaining fashion than this week, put it down there. See? There. Okay. And now, here's for a big ending, some sex. This week, it's dragonflies having sex.